45 minutes, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Change characters in French poem about Charlie. Change characters in French poem about Charlie. Okay, right. Now I'm immediately stuck. This is going very well. Happy to have hints in a minute, but first, this is what my current thought process is. Charlie is usually C because it's in the NATO alphabet. So I think we need... Oh, I've got it. I had a Krispy Kreme donut yesterday. I actually had two. And was it worth it? Because I got an alert on the COVID app today saying that I've been near someone with who's been exposed, who has it. But I shouldn't worry. I don't need to self-isolate. I'm okay in terms of my exposure. But is 2 Krispy Kremes worth getting COVID? Yes, it is. Very, very much so. I think even one donut is definitely worth it. I've got this. I'm glad that the chat also agrees. Yes. Really wish I hadn't eaten it now. Look. One of the donuts made its way all the way home as well, ridiculously. Right, French. I was trying to think of a French poem and I couldn't think of any French poetry, but that's not how you should read it. Gary, amaze us. What do you think this is? I'm going to start typing it in the chat, whilst you type it in the chat. So, it's in French, which is de. Yep, absolutely. Oh, Gary's right, I'm wrong. Bumflap. Gary is right. Yes, in French is en, not de. De is of. A poem is an ode, and it's all about Charlie, so that's C. So that's why you're here, to check that I don't make deliberate mistakes like that. So it's encode. If you encode something, you change the characters. I was thinking decode, because you also change the characters when you decode. One down. Flee with directions leading to headland. Flee with directions leading to headland. If you flee with directions. So directions, that's normally NSEW, north, south, east, west. Hello, simple person. Hello, Samster. Hope you're all doing well today. Shapes has got this. Headland. I mean, a headland is a spit. The leading to headland could be H, because it's the leading letter. With could be W. Directions. Flee with directions. I want a 4-letter word for flee and then 2 of the compass points, and I want it to be a headland. That's currently what I'm thinking. Hello, Starcrossed. 11 p.m. here. Oh goodness, it's going to be gone midnight by the time I finish this stream here. Good luck staying up. Oh, loads of people are getting this one. Waterfall. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Lyndall. Wrong way round. With directions leading. Okay, so I'm going to need 2 directions leading to flee. So I need like run away or something like that. Escape or something. Escape. Well, there you go. That's how you can do it. It's escape, isn't it? There we go. So it was roughly how I thought it was, but not quite. It is absolutely Tadasai. It is ES. Those are your directions, east and south. Headland is a cape, like the Cape of Good Hope, the Cape Horn. That's your headland, and then you get flee. 9 across. Oh no! I've just realised that a certain can of drink is not within arm's reach here, so may have to immediately run away when we get to a particular clue. 9 across. Court may be held in this, but this can't be held in court. Court may be held in this, but this can't be held in court. Right. This is going to be a double definition. Well, a cryptic definition. I see what you did there, Elopes. That's quite clever, but yeah, it's just not that in this case. Right. Something that could be held in court, can't be held in court, but can be held in this. Court may be held in this. Contempt? No. Could be tennis. Okay. Hints, please. Samster's already given me one. A Latin term. Can't be held in court. Okay. What's the next letter? C. What's the second letter? It's a law court here. Caucus. I'm not spotting this at all. What's the next letter? What is the next letter? M? Camera? What famously can't be used in court? A camera can't be used in court. So, this can't be held in court. Fine. Why may court be held in a camera? I'm going to need in camera. I don't get it. Court can take place in camera. What does that mean? What does that mean? People are saying, oh, of course, I've got no idea. It means private chambers. Oh, thank you, Samster. So I would have been there for a very long time on that one, but that's a lovely clue that court may be held in this, but it can't be held in court. Good clue. Good clue. Hello, Arch. Let's try 11 across. Academic gets caught replacing fine computer part. Academic gets caught replacing fine computer part. Okay. Got it. I would not have got that either, star-crossed. As evidenced by me not getting it. Okay, I have 11 across, though. The Telegraph sometimes suffers from being dry and dull. So far, it's nice and flavourful. I'm liking this clue as well. So, anyone got this? Or is it just me and am I a winner? Not with that dance, I'm not. Okay. Sharon, tell me what it is. Sharon, tell me. I'm going to fill it in like this. And then, hopefully Sharon is going to tell me processor. Because, Sharon, I think it's processor because the academic is the professor. And court then replaces fine. So fine is F. Court is going to replace it. It's a C in cricket. Where C is going to replace F. So I think it's processor. Good. No, it's so easy to do it the wrong way round. But I think in this case it's that way round. But you were basically there, Sharon. You had the right bits. Just in the wrong order. 2 down. More than one camp friend of Clegg coming to North Dakota in America. More than one camp friend of Clegg coming to North Dakota in America. Okay, well, North Dakota is ND. More than one camp friend. Comrade. Camaraderie. More than one camp. I feel like that is what I want to be the definition. Clegg. Okay, is that talking about Nick Clegg from the Lib Dems, as was? Or is it Last of Summer Wine? I'd forgotten about Clegg from the Last of Summer Wine. Clegg Compo. More than one camp friend. Friend of Clegg could therefore be Compo. I think it's going to be Compo, isn't it? Because he's a friend of Clegg. Coming to North Dakota in the US. North Dakota. Oh, that's a tricky clue. North Dakota is ND. In America is in the US. So we're going to put ND in US. So we've got Compo, who is the friend of Clegg. UNDS. And that's more than one camp. A camp is a compound, as in a series of tents. That's a compound. Compounds. Bang up to date with its pop culture. That is as close to current affairs that they like to get the Telegraph in their crosswords, I think. Good clue. Interesting. A fun crossword this already. We're only in the top left. Communist Revolutionary Left River. Communist Revolutionary Left River. I'm going to need your help on this one, I think. I'm going to need this. Okay, a couple of people have got it. Going to need your help, though. So here is my current thoughts on this one. A communist is red in crosswords. Not actually quite sure why at this particular second, but it says revolutionary, so I'm going to put it in backwards. And then left, and then I think it should be a river. Is that... Is it that? So I need a word meaning left. Bloody Violet's got it. Okay, good. Another word for left. If you left, you're gone. You are absent. You are remaining. So I need a river that's 7 letters that begins D. You think I'd be able to get a... Oh! Finally. You think I'd... Yeah, my geography is not the strongest, despite the fact it's one of my favourite quiz subjects. It's not my strongest. And Apodo has said, Derwent. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. If you left for somewhere, you went. And the Derwent is north of England, is it? North of England somewhere. It's somewhere. Anyway, well done, Apodo. Yes. I did get it separately. I'm going to claim that. You don't have to believe me. It's not in Somerset. Shush, Gary. Shush. Don't make me call you a tart. 14 across. Hall save a great pile taint loan administered with corruption. Hall save a great pile taint loan administered with corruption. This has got to be. I mean, whatever the first one, it's national something. I've got no idea what's going on, but it's national something. There's an anagram going on here. But of what? It's definitely national something. It's definitely national something. Hall save. Matt might have it. Claire has got it. Good. Derbyshire. Okay. Derbyshire for the Derwent. Okay, it is north of England then. Right. Is it an anagram of pile, taint, loan? Administered with corruption. I don't get it. C-I-O-N-A-L. There's probably a T next. Wait, it's further. Okay. QuizzyDan, I'll say it's further north than me, Derbyshire. I'm not going to get into the north-south debate. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Rust. National Trust. Ah, it's on the cover of today's Telegraph. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. It's got to be National Trust. Who'll save a great pile? So I'm assuming that's referring to an old house. Old houses. They look after old houses. They're the National Trust. Taint loan, anagrammed. Can corruption be rust then? I guess it's a form of corruption, isn't it? In terms of, something's got corrupted, it's rusted away. So therefore it is National Trust. Okay, thank you for the slight hint that I did need, that it was an organisation that got me over the line. Noted alarms, 5 down, going off in weapons sight. Noted alarms going off in weapons sight. Okay, I'm writing things down. Huh. Well, that's not helped. Everybody forgets about the Midlands. That I do agree with. Noted alarms going off in weapons sight. So here's my current thought process. I think it's an anagram of noted alarms because going off, anagram indicator, noted alarms is 11 letters. So I've written it down on this piece of paper. I've given it a nice set of anagrams and can't spot the anagram. So I'm assuming it's a weapons site and UK geography again. Oh, it might be an actual place that stores weapons rather than like a warehouse. Okay. Okay, what's the first letter? First letter for those of you who have it. A. Well, that's not going to be useful. Alan does MRT. It's an anagram of Alan does MRT. Next letter, please. I'm going to eliminate this anagram one by one. And also help those of you who... Oh, it is an L. Oh, so it's still Alan. Okay, fine. Alan. Well, Alchemist just said D and Sharon's just said I. What's going on there? What's going on there? Alda. Oh, what's so is. People are giving me lots and lots of letters, but I'm confused about which one is which now. What is the third letter? No, not with the O, U umlaut, Samster. I'll put an umlaut on you if you're not careful. D. Oh, right, okay. The fact that I used to live very close to here is neither here nor there. It's Aldermaston. Okay, it is a place that I've driven past many, many times. Aldermaston is a place where they store nuclear weapons. So I grew up in Berkshire. Aldermaston's in Berkshire. One of my friends used to live so close to Aldermaston that they got a leaflet saying what to do in the event of a nuclear crisis if these sirens went off from Aldermaston. So that's quite exciting. They never did, that we're aware of, although they did occasionally test the sirens. 4 across. Thank you very much for the hints there. Am I radioactive? Everyone is always slightly radioactive. That's going to be my thing. I mean, I might have COVID, but that's beside the point. Crazy, lustful type. I don't, by the way. I just got a notification from the app that someone I was near has had it and I'm okay. Crazy, lustful type swallows new plant with supposed magical powers. Crazy, lustful type swallows new plant with supposed magical powers. I have this one. 4 across. I have this one. I am a banana, Matt. I'm certainly appealing. Oh, yeah, that's just absolutely terrible. Gary, I take that boo and I raise you an urns. Right, if you're crazy, what are you? Where's that unfollow button? Yeah, you can't unfollow quick enough. Despite that, I'm over 310, 220 followers or something. You are all crazy. If you're crazy, you are mad. And it's going to go around new, so I'm going to put the N in new, so it's going to go there. A lustful type is a rake. That I'm assuming that's... If someone's a rake, they're a lustful type, I assume. It's not a piece of slang I'm familiar with there. But a mandrake is definitely a plant with supposed magical powers. So it's definitely the answer. But the rake, I don't quite get. Someone let me know. As in, the rake's progress. You say that, We Like Shapes, as if that means something. 6 down. Unassertive type raised cap cross. Unassertive type raised cap cross. Well, I've got half of this. I've got the cap part. Rake like a scoundrel. A fashionable or wealthy man of immoral or promiscuous habits. Well, hello! I feel seen. The 19th century. Well, that is up to date for the Telegraph, yeah. Right. A cap is a lid, which is raised, so I'm assuming it's that. Is it going to be Dilbert? An unassertive type is a Dilbert. Can cross be Bert? Me too, Jamie. Yep. From Harry Potter. Yep, that's the first time I came across Mandrake, actually. Is it a Dilbert here? Can a Bert be cross? I'm going to put it in. What is a hoe? Says Lingo. It basically made. Yes, indeed. Oh dear. Yes. I'm going to allow that as a term, but dodgy grounds there. Is it a Dilbert? I hope it is. Anyway, it's time for 7 down. Now, what is 7 down? It's it's over there. Yeah. Can I reach it? Yeah. Yes, I can. Winner is me. What is 7 down? Well, that's 7 up. So that's 7 down. Effrontery. Does it get old? Does it get old? Never get old. Good. Never heard of Bert in this sense. Okay, well, I'll get rid of it for now then. 7 down. Expect a comic to welcome adult. Expect a comic to welcome adult. I have this. I'll give this 5 seconds. Good work, Jamie. I forgot. Of course, I put all these on YouTube. So you'll see this in about 6 weeks' time. So, I'm just going to fill this one in because we're a little behind time. Await. It is a wit. A wit is a comic. Put A in there and you get that for to expect, to await. And that is 7 down. 8 down. Condemn what directors paid. Condemn what directors paid. What is a director paid? They're paid in film clips. If it's that sort of director, it could be board director. Anyone got 8 down? Waterfall has it. Okay, what is the second letter? I bet it's X. I've just got a horrible feeling it's X. But let's find out. It's going to be an E then. I know it's E because I actually quickly solved 10 down, 10 across. So, Claire, what is it, Claire? Just tell me, Claire. Sorry, Waterfall. I know you got it first, but you, I'll give you dibs on a further clue. Claire, what is it? What is it? What a director is paid? What is it? If you condemn, you execrate. An exec rate. Oh, wow. I've not actually heard of the word execrate, but I can see it being a word, and it would be an exec rate. Yeah. Too early to start the program report. I think so, but I think so. 10 across. Recommend a VAT code needs changing. I'll give that 10 seconds. Indeed, it does make sense, so I'm happy to put it in. Okay. This is a straightforward one, which means it's not dill. It's advocate. It's an anagram of a VAT code, which needs changing. And if you recommend something, you advocate it. Yeah, if you've got it, say G, just so I know that you've got it, and that way you don't have to shout it out loud. So 6 down. Do we have? Let's do 13 across to get this. Drive vintage Ford in wild country. Drive vintage Ford in wild country. Let me know if you've got 13 across. Vintage Ford T. The T is already in there though. We're going to put T in wild country. Archer's got this. Okay. Okay, and Bloody Violet. Arch, what is 13 across? What have you got for 13 across? If you drive, you impel, you force, motor. So the wild country is more. Put the vintage Ford, the T in it, the Model T. And you get to drive. You drive along, you motor. Thank you very much. Sorry, Bloody Violet. Again, I'll get to you. Unassertive type. Raised cap. Cross. Now, someone said they had it. Thank you, Tantasar. We're almost halfway through. Someone had this. We like shapes. Have you got... Waterfall's got this. Do you all have doormat? If so, why? Unassertive type, raised cap, cross. Why? Why is it doormat? I don't get it. Tam rude? Oh, a tam o'shanter. Oh my goodness, Scottish. Yes, a tam is a hat. And a cross is a rood? Why is a cross a rood? Is that a religious thing? Okay, 12 down. E.g. Hamlet on TV provides diversion. E.g. Hamlet on TV provides diversion. Rude is a cross held by a priest. Oh, okay. Very Telegraph. E.g. Hamlet on TV. Hamlet is a Thane provides diversion. Oh, not getting this. Not getting this. Hamlet on TV. It's not an anagram. E.g. Hamlet, which is a small village, isn't it? Could be a Dane. Okay. On TV. On TV. What does the on TV be? We're going to need some extra letters there, so I'm going to come back to that one. Let's try 17 across. After a long time, volunteers will face politicians. They should secure delivery. After a long time, volunteers will face politicians. They should secure delivery. I feel like they should secure delivery is the definition here. After a long time, that's going to be an age, an eon, epoch, something like that. Ages, or a year, decade. Volunteers. Now, those are usually TAs, TA or TAs. They're going to face politicians. Ha! Yes! Yes! Ha! I'm going to be smug here. So, that's fine. After a long time... the answer's postage stamps. Ages. After a long time, that's ages. And, okay. After is post. Long time is ages. Volunteers, they're the TA. Will face politicians, MPs. They should secure delivery. Postage stamps. That's a lovely clue. Lovely clue. And quite complex. Lots of little bits. Lots of little bits there. 16 down. Agreed, Apodo, agreed. Key watering hole that's out of this world. Key watering hole that's out of this world. I have this one. I have this one. This one is... this one, some of you are just going to groan at, but I have my rim shot ready for this one. Also, that 17 across was an extremely long clue. You know, almost 2 lines, almost going on to a third. Okay. What key that you might have used very, very, very recently could describe a place where you could go for a drink that's not in this world? It would be a space bar. And there we go. Some of you are getting it now. Yeah. Good work, Shapes. That's good. Gary says the Neptune's arms. Tart. Calling you a tart. Tart, tarty, tart, tart. Talk about end of gunpowder plot. That's a good clue. 21 across. Talk about end of gunpowder plot. Like this one. Yeah, me too. Sam's absolutely no idea. Waterfall. Tell me. What is this? What is 21 across? What is it, waterfall? I'm going to start typing it in. I have chart. Do you have chart? Good. It's chat, which is talk about end of gunpowder, which is R, and plot is a chart. So that's a lovely, lovely little thing there. I like it when you get phrases like gunpowder plot where you can use it like that. 22 down. Geography students' requirement finally reduced. Geography students' requirement finally reduced. So we're going to be taking the last letter off of something. Geography student requirement. Okay. Hello, Listbits, by the way, and hi, Lyndall. I don't think I've actually said hello to you. Thank you very much, by the way, for the subscription in front, Rick. Thank you for the follow, Jamie, and thank you for the subscriptions, Punman Ben at Insta Brucery, who subscribed whilst I was off air. So thank you very, very much. It's a 2-word phrase with the last letter removed. Okay. Geography student requirement. Need. Student. You have a bad guess, Apodo. Okay. Can I have the second letter, please, from someone who has it? T. They need an atlas. Right, so it's at last, but you take off the last. There you go, that's why. So a geography student's requirement, an atlas or Google Maps these days. Finally reduced, take off the last letter of at last. It is finally at last, and it is reduced, so that's absolutely fine. You can phrase it that way. That's good. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, that letter. That's all I needed. Boasting 24 across about American support. Boasting about American support. Boasting, boisterous, bullying about American. So is that going to be US again? We've already had that. Support, bolster. Waterfall has this. Booster, no. Support feels like it's the definition. Balustrade. Boasting, bragging. Is it going to be a support that is spelt in the American way or something? Is it an anagram of boasting? No, because there's no L in boasting. Right, can I have that letter in between the B and the L, please? I do like playing Wheel of Fortune. Matt might have this. Oh, I might come to you then. So Matt thinks it's O. Waterfall unfortunately says it's A. Unlucky Matt. I mean, I haven't got it at all anyway. So boasting about American support. If you boasting, you're... Oh, right. So it's... Oh, the A is American. So boasting, and then we put American in it and we get a support. You are bragging. Bleating? Agreed, Arch. I must be very, very close. A few people have got it. Bloody Violet, what have you got? And Samster and Starcrossed. Everyone, blitz it. Go for it. I'm reading the chat. You've never heard of this word. Okay. Ooh. Samster says baluster. Bluster would be boasting. But we've got two ballasts, but I can't. I think it's got to be baluster. Again, I've not heard of this word, so I agree with the people who haven't heard it in the chat. But it's bluster about A. That feels like it's right, so I will take that. Thank you. Well done, Bloody Violet. 8 down. Craftsman heading off gorilla. Craftsman heading off gorilla. I have the answer, but I'm not sure why. Samster. What is it, Samster? I'm going to start typing it in. I've got artisan. Samster has artisan. That is good. What is it? So you're taking the first letter off of something. All I could think of is partisan. But why would that be gorilla? That to me, that doesn't really mean the same thing. Oh, it is partisan. Okay, fine. I'll take that. 26 cross. Reverberating snore. Disturbed TV presenter. Reverberating snore. Disturbed TV presenter. Ha ha ha. Okay, giggle. I had a giggle on this one. You don't get giggles with the Sudoku. You get giggles with the crossword. Lingo, star-crossed. Hit me up with the answer. I've got resonant. Lingo's got that. So, yes, absolutely. I think it's resonant. It's an anagram of snore. So snore disturbed. And the TV presenter is ant. So you got resonant. And then if it's reverberating, it's resonance. That's fine. I'm happy with that. 12. You don't often get ant without deck, do you? 12 down. E.g. Hamlet on TV provides diversion. Smoke screen. Oh my goodness. It's nothing to do with a small village or the play. It's to do with the cigar. Of course it is. Dear. It's a smoke screen. It's a diversion. Hamlet is a type of cigar. And if it's on the TV, that is a screen. If you screen something, you put it on TV, and it's also the small screen. The TV is a screen. Right. Now, you're saying that there's a deck in here. Okay. Okay, well, we'll get to 27 across. When we we'll look for deck. 23 across. Group of soldiers throwing out head of government showing restraint. Group of soldiers throwing out head of government showing restraint. It's got to be something with a G in it. Remove the head of government, remove that G, and you get restraint. That's currently what I'm thinking. And you should get a group of soldiers for that. Or, no, the group of soldiers is probably what it is, minus the G. It's going to be con, isn't it? Claire's got it. Thank you, Tadsar. The timer really needs to flash and go red, sort of every 5 minutes or something. Right, Claire, can I have the first 4 letters? First 4 letters, please. Oh, well, okay, that turns out it was a risky ask. Thank you, Claire. Woo, that was close. Cont, showing restraint. Containment, container. Showing restraint. A contraption. I'm going to need the next letter, please, Claire. Next letter, please. And or waterfall. Stars got it, okay. So a group of soldiers. No, okay, Fill me in on this one, please. Anyone who's got it, I'm not spotting it. Contiguous, continuity? No. Continent? Contingent! Wow. Contingent. That is a body of soldiers, or any group, anyway. Wow. Minus the G, the head of government, minus G. And you get restraint. Why is continent restraint? As in the opposite of incontinent. Wow. Okay, this is a surprisingly tricky crossword for the Daily Telegraph. Provincial type must learn dancing. 15 down. Provincial type must learn dancing. I think this is an anagram, I think. And we are at 35 minutes. Well spotted, Gary. Just in the nick of time. Oh, right, okay. Okay, yes, I've got this one. Anyone from Ireland here? Anyone from Ireland here? Because this is an anagram. I think it's an anagram of must learn. It's dancing. So it's an anagram of must learn, and you get Ulsterman, which I assume is a province. That one. 19 down. I'm great lumbering French detective. I'm great lumbering French detective. I've got this, and unfortunately it's not going to end in E, which it would need to if we wanted deck there. Jamie's got it. Jamie, what is this one? And Sebuk 12. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. What is this? You will have heard of this, I think, Apodo. You'll have heard of this person. It is Maigret, played by Rowan Atkinson at the moment. Is that right? Or is he? Yeah, I think so. I'm great. Anagram of I'm great, and the French detective is Maigret. But yeah, it doesn't mean there's no deck here to partner Ant. Ah, mean like a jellyfish. 27 across. Mean like a jellyfish. I have this one, so I'll give this a few seconds. Has anyone ever been stung by a jellyfish here? Anyone been stung by a jellyfish here? Because it's stingy, stingy or stingy, nasty little things. I don't think I have been, but I imagine some of you lot must have been. 25 across. Demure Queen's first coat. Demure Queen's first coat. Demure. It would help if I knew what demure meant. Gary. I've not been stung by a jellyfish, but I have been conned by an octopus. Gary, what do you like? Just my word. Is it true that it probably for some jellyfish stings it must be okay, but I don't know. Certainly works for a Friends episode. Demure Queen's first coat. A few people are getting this. Okay, Sibuk, can I have the first letter, please? Demure. If you're demure, does that mean you're sort of meek? Demure. Prim. Oh, yes, prim. And then the Queen. I completely forgot that Queen can be ER. Of course it can. Queen can be ER. Demure, you're prim. And you get a primer, which is a first coat of paint that you put on something before you do the main coat. Last clue. 20 down. Strong king in his counting house. Strong king in his counting house. I mean, I've got the answer, but I don't know why. I think it's sturdy. Because if you're sturdy, you're strong. King is R, and counting house is study. There we go. That's how you do it. Trying to work it out backwards. I'm going to submit the puzzle and 600 points. Woohoo! 600 tasty points. Thank you very much, everyone. And see, not even 40 minutes. 39:28. Boom. Job done. Job's a good one. That was good. Now, which of these is a TV show that you would watch? Would you watch Encode Mandrake? Camera Advocate, Processor Motor, National Chart Continent, Baluster Primer, Resonant Stingy, none of those are any good. Escape Spacebar, ooh. Compounds Atlas, Derwent Artisan, Doormat Maygrey, that's what I'd watch. Doormat Maygrey, Await Ulsterman, or Execrate Sturdy. Well, I don't know what those words mean. I'd watch Doormat Maygrey, when he detects people's doormats.